The Rutherford Case, Part 1. In Los Angeles, where ambition shines as brightly as the city lights, Mickey Haller, a sharp-witted criminal defense attorney who ran his office from the back of his Lincoln, was drawn into the gilded cage of the Rutherford brothers. Their family's powerful empire was in shambles after the brutal death of a former employee, discovered outside their estate after a lavish party. "You want me to defend them?" Leaning back in his office chair. "The press has already convicted them." "That's why we need you, Mr. Haller." "The Rutherfords trust you to untangle this mess." Trust is a funny word. The deeper Mickey dug, the murkier the truth became. His first stop was James, the charming eldest brother burdened by reckless choices. "Mickey, you have to help us," James pleaded during their first meeting, his charisma frayed at the edges. "This is a misunderstanding. We're not monsters." The evidence paints a different picture, sliding a photo across the table. It wasn't from the police file. It was from his investigator, Cisco, showing James at a back-alley poker game, looking desperate. "Let's start with the $2 million you owe to a man named Silvio, a man who doesn't like to wait." James paled. "I made some bad bets, but that's not murder." "No, but it's motive, especially since the victim was the one who managed your private accounts." Next was William, the stoic middle brother who hid years of resentment behind a calm facade. He claimed innocence, pointing the finger squarely at his brother's irresponsibility. "James's debt is a liability we can no longer afford. When this blows over, we'll have the leverage we need to remove him. Let him take the fall." When Mickey confronted him, William's composure cracked. "I've always been second to him. James gets the glory and I clean up the mess. You think I'd risk everything for him? Think again." Alexander the youngest remained an enigma. Quiet and distant, he watched the proceedings with an unnerving stillness. Mickey learned the victim, Elena, had been more than an employee. She was a childhood friend of Alexander's. When pressed, Alexander's words were chillingly direct. "Ask them what they're not telling you about the night of the party," he said. Elena knew all their secrets, all of them. The courtroom became a battlefield. The prosecutor, Deborah Rice, was relentless, building a seemingly airtight case against James and William. The motive was clear. Elena had discovered their financial crimes and threatened to expose them. As the trial neared its climax, Mickey sensed the prosecution's story was too neat, too rehearsed. Something wasn't adding up. Late one night, back in the Lincoln with the city's neon glow reflecting off the windshield, Cisco dropped a sealed evidence bag onto the seat beside him. Inside was a small, hand-carved wooden bird. "Elena's," Cisco said. "I tracked it down." Mickey picked it up, turning it over in his hand. The jury had never seen it. The police had never logged it. Yet here it was, connected to the night of the murder. Cisco leaned in, his voice low. "You're not gonna like where I found it." Mickey looked at him, waiting. "The glove box," Cisco said. "Of Alexander Rutherford's car." Mickey's pulse quickened. "The quiet one. The brother no one suspected." He sat back in the Lincoln, staring out at the endless Los Angeles sprawl, the wooden bird heavy in his hand. Tomorrow, he'd walk into court with this bombshell. But the question gnawed at him. Was he about to blow open the truth, or step straight into a trap set by the most dangerous Rutherford of them all?